Hello, my name is John Sveck. Welcome to this ALL24 video. Today, Coach Waterman and I are joined by Micah Brown. He is the owner of BATLX, and he is the founder and head coach of the Halifax Harbour Hawks. Thanks for being with us, Micah.
Appreciate you guys having me on.
Awesome. Looking forward to this. So we're going to do a one clip. So let's pick a random play, Coach Waterman, and we'll break it down. You tell me when to stop, Coach.
And stop.
Okay, here we go. So it looks like 0 and 10. So first play of the drive.
Yep.
We'll get to the start here. I'll let Micah start us off here. So, okay, interesting. What I'm seeing here, Coach, is looks like a 23 formation, and number 2 to the field is a tight end. I can't tell what kind of body type he is.
Right.
Again, 1st and 10 looks like a fairly standard 4-3 so far by the defense. Any initial thoughts when you see this initial alignment on 1st and 10?
Creating space to the field or trying to outnumber and outflank the guys on the boundary is the initial thought. And I guess we'll see how things go when we start playing.
Yeah, just looking at that, doesn't look like the will's coming out in the backside here out of the box. So that's interesting to note.
Yeah, and it also looks like on the field side, if that's the half that's going high right now, maybe creating some sort of a 2-shell.
Yeah, there's definitely some communication going on there. They're trying to decide on defense how they're going to handle this a little bit of unbalanced and orthodox formation.
Yeah.
All right, we'll let it run a little bit and see what we can see.
Okay, go back.
Yeah.
Looks like mesh on offense here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing develop, looks like a receiver, at least, a receiver or hybrid body type in that tight end position.
Right. I'm sure we'll be able to tell better from the type. You definitely have a mesh. You have a dig coming over top of the mesh. You have a gift here on the boundary that they took because you got your corner who's facing the quarterback just getting depth. Coverage-wise. And then on the field side, you got your field corner in the man technique, and you have your, I guess let's call him your high half there, kind of relating to the tight end and anything coming from the boundary. Let's see what's up front. Nothing special up front, no twist, just a normal rush. How do these backers relate? Lets them go, gives out call. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
are you a fan of these kind of unbalanced formations, Micah? And what kind of things are you looking for as far as a defensive reaction?
Yeah, absolutely. Unbalanced formations are awesome because, again, you either get a guy that's going to track him or track to the boundary or not, or track to the unbalanced side.
Yeah, it looks like it's meshed by Bishops, and they have space on the out, so they take the out, and no need to work on the crossing routes to the dig because the out's there.
Yeah, I mean, if we criticize this a little bit more, I guess quarterback should have been able to recognize this. His head is on this boundary side right away. Get rid of the ball now. Ball could have been caught, and your guy could have got a few more yards. I think it's a really good concept. I'm trying to see what these backers are doing. I know that's your specialty there, John. Those backers.
Got to watch them. Yep. Got to see what's happening there.
Yeah, there's no collision. Nobody's touching anybody. They're just kind of staying on top of it.
It's definitely, just before we go to the tight here, from a defensive perspective, it's definitely a bit of a stressful formation, right? You got to make some decisions. You got to decide where you're going to be a little stronger and where you're going to maybe give things up a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, when you have the running back and a pistol, okay, so he moves to a sidecar.
Moves there late, yeah.
Yeah, and the way this is going, you don't know if they're running a duel, if they're running an RPO, because you have that tight end there, and then you have your field one receiver off the line approaching. So, you on the defensive side, you're a little cuffed there, as far as like what you're going to be able to do. And I think some teams would, I think Acadia probably went to a blanket coverage where they locked number 1 strong, or 1 to the field, and then they play the coverage on the boundary side.
Let's check out the tight, see what we can see. Film starts a little late, unfortunately, here. That's the start we get, so. Yeah, and same thing tough, like you said there, Micah, same thing tough to the field. You have the crosser coming across and that back releasing. So, you're bringing some numbers back to the field here. Something definitely to consider defensively.
Yeah, absolutely.
And having Micah, just having that tight end of the field with a receiver off the line of scrimmage, that presents another challenge when he has a full head of steam out there, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, and you think about the Canadian field, how much space he actually has to work with. Now you got other elements. Does the quarterback have time? Does the quarterback have the arm strength and the time to get rid of the ball and lay the ball out there? But I mean, that's, you're, as a defender, you're literally on an island, So there's so much you can do with a guy running out there. And I'm not sure if that's their stud guy. I can't tell from this picture here on the boundary one, or on the field one, sorry, with that run up. But again, depending on who that is, you may pull one of your defenders over there to help your corner. Now you're going to be outflanked on the boundary side. I mean, this is a really good formation and a really good play call by these guys here.
Phenomenal. Well, great breakdown, guys. Fun talking some football with you, Micah. So thanks for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Micah.